What's going on, everybody? Everybody, what's going on? Yours truly, Will I Am in the building with Will. T Rock, what's going on with you, sir? How you doing, sir?
Doing all right, fellas. Happy to be here with y'all one more again.
One more again. The Don, what's going on with you, sir?
What's going on with you on a lay back, a good weather day at the hey, happy Black History Month also. Happy Black History Month.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big time, big time. Great weather. Supposed to rain towards the
Great
back
weather.
end of the week, but hey, we'll take it. Better than some ice and snow and all that kind of stuff
Man,
like that. So I hope you guys had a
72.
great weekend. I hope you guys had a great weekend. If you didn't, shame on you. And you should have really
Shame on
came.
you.
You really should have came to Mile Wide Silent Disco. You should have. And it was packed though. I'm not gonna lie. Great atmosphere and everything, man. It was packed, man. As soon as I stepped in there and I saw that line to get a drink, I said, "Oh wow!"
Right.
Yeah.
They like, "Oh, we doing that?" Like they
I
roping off.
wasn't
Get
used
right
to
here.
I wasn't
Yeah.
ready for it. I wasn't ready
Nah,
for that
nah.
little crowd. Like,
Right,
yeah.
right. When I was getting out of the car and I saw some people like, oh, okay, yeah, this is different. So
Yeah.
yeah, congratulations, Mile Wide, big time, great event. Make sure you check them out, big time. Sponsor of the 54 Sports Network, big time like that. So we had a ball. Definitely had a ball on that one. We're gonna get it rocking and rolling. But first, don't forget where to find us at 54 Sports social media. You're talking about Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You don't stop. YouTube, everything. Twitch, man. Of course, X. So make sure you do that. Share, follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. So if you want to just listen, you go to Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeart, all that kind of good stuff. So make sure you do that. Appreciate the love, big time. So we're gonna get it rolling on some Friday night scores and stuff like that, right? So we're gonna get that going right here for the Friday games that we, caught our attention and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna start off with the game. Them Bulldogs have said, yep, we ain't trying to hear what Don's talking about.
uh,
I told you guys, male 77, Ballard 74. I told you, but hey, I told y'all the reason why he did that. So whenever Ballard comes out of his mouth, don't be mad at him. Don't be mad at him. It is what it is, bro. But Mel,
hey,
hey, what a bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Got beat in the LIT, took care of business. Mitchell Jordan, 11 points, 5 rebounds. Jason Gassaway, 19 points, 10 rebounds. Keyshawn Jordan, 7.7 rebounds. James Clark, 19 points, 5 rebounds, and the guy is
mm,
always dunking. That's
mm,
the guy that Keyshawn said, hey, Mr.
yeah,
Clark, number 4. He's no joke. He's doing 360s. He's doing all kinds of stuff. 6'4" athlete, taking care of business. Male shot 54%. You know, had to mark that down. And but it was only 2 for 13 for 3 pointers, but 54%. Love it. Take care of business. This way, hey, we are all on the cold watch. We are all on the cold watch because
Yes.
that's the thing about it is if he can gets healthy, time for the
mm.
tournament, hey, that makes a difference because all these guys
Be
getting
something
an
to watch.
experience. So definitely. So good win, Mel. Told you, Don. I just told
Hey, happy wife, happy life.
you.
So
Right,
that's the way
right.
it goes. Ballard Bruins.
She she
Congrats.
she went to Ballard. I mean, except
She's
for back in the day, except for our buddy, our head coach and everything for the softball, ain't that much winning going on out there.
But still, you see, some people don't claim that spot over there no more. We ain't gonna stalk up no names. We ain't gonna bring up no names. They don't claim the spot no more. So,
Hey
like, they never
man,
win.
that's personal reasons. You don't get into that. That's personal reasons.
Right.
That's
So, hey,
personal
it is
reasons.
what it is.
Boyd County went to Ashland Blazer, went ahead and beat them 72-66. Big time win.
I mean, Boyd County went in there. I mean, I would think this would look like a hell of a game as it was. They finished with 5 players in double figures. They shot 49% for the game. Jackson Childers, he was 21 points with 10 rebounds. Cole
Is that
Hicks,
chitlins?
15 points with 4
Did he?
Cole Cole Hicks, 15 points, 4 rebounds. Ethan Radon, 13 points, 5 rebounds. We had Holbrook with 12 points and Jacob Spurlock with 11 points and 12 rebounds. They out rebounded Ashland Blazer 32-24 for the game. I mean, and then they went on and they beat oh gosh, I was just looking who they beat out of West Virginia this past Saturday
Oh my
with
gosh.
Spurlock and Hicks having another great game this past Saturday night.
Who's that first guy? Love it. We love some Todd. We love Todd. We love Todd. Oh, shit. Good win, boy.
Good win for Boyd County, most definitely.
Good win. Good win.
Yes, it
That's
is.
what-
Good
Love
win.
it. Man,
Good
yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Round uncut. DeSales with a peel back. Peel back on dog. 72-52. My gosh. Cameron Bischoff, man. He's been out of control, bro. 26 points, 4 for 8 3-pointers, 4 rebounds. Caden Childs, 13 points, 4 rebounds. They shot 53.7%. They was 31% for the 3-pointers, 5 for 16. And like I said, man, Cameron Bischoff has had a hell of a sports year so far. I mean, please tell me he plays baseball because he balled as a football player as a quarterback for DeSales as a youngster, and he's balling in basketball. I can't wait. I know he's probably a pitcher or something for the baseball team. Nothing but amazing. Great win, great blowout, big time. 72-52. Goodness gracious.
Man.
Good God Almighty. Somebody's balling.
Yeah, he's taking care of business. Fairdale. Bullitt East. Thought this would be a good game. We know Mr. Philander and all that kind of stuff. But they went down to Bullitt East. Bullitt East said, with none of that, go back. And they did, 58-53. A very competitive win for Bullitt East. Big time. So, hey, congratulations, Bullitt East, for the victory. The Chargers, man, be on the lookout for them. You ain't going to want to go play them there. That's all I got to say. Fredrick, to me, is still trying to find themselves. They lost a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Blake and the guy McClutchin, whatever, big guy that's plays for PRP. So they lost 2 interior guys. They lost some of the fast guards. So they still trying to find themselves. They got a lot of transfers in also, but hopefully they can turn that corner and get rocking and rolling when it's time for the tournament.
Yes.
Fredrick Douglass. Now this is a rivalry game, wasn't it? This is a rivalry game. Fredrick Douglass 49,
Yeah,
Bryan Station 48. I hear you. Lex.
Yeah, I wish we'd have seen or got to see how the end of this went down. So you have DeMarcus.
Yeah.
Hey, DeMarcus Surratt. He did it by himself. Looked like the man had 24 points, so he had pretty much half the points on his own. 5 rebounds. He shot 6% for the games. I mean, Wante Jenkins, he was the second leading scorer with 7 points. So DeMarcus did his thing on his own, and everybody else to just say role playing. So it's like, come on, let's do it. So the team shot a total of 44% for the game. So hey, Fredrick Douglass pulled out that win. I would love to see how it ended though.
Yeah.
That 1 point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, 44-6-17. thought it'd be a little higher scoring than what it was, but they're playing defense. A lot of shot missing. Something going on. But good win. You know, anytime your rival or just even in the city, since there's not that many high schools there. So big time win. Next up, Moore with a good win against Seneca, 68-57. Moses Badell, 20 points, 7 rebounds. Bruce Sweeney, 18 points, 13 rebounds, double-double. He has been balling for a while now. I remember when we went to go see Moore, he was active and, stuff like that. He has did his stuff this year, Mr. Bruce. They shot 47% from the field and only 25 from three-pointers, but they only took 8. There was 2 for 8, but that was enough. Seneca, we talked about this last week, When you lose Mr. House, you got to find your way. You got to find the keys to the house, baby. Because, hey, you don't know. I mean, it's tough. It's tough, baby. So, I know Mr. Yeah, he didn't leave nothing. It's not underneath the mat. That's for sure. It's not underneath the mat. So, big time. Good win, more. And Seneca, they got a lot of young squad. So, good win, though. Big time. Anytime you go on the road and take care of business, they're good. North Oldham. Look at her. Beat South Oldham 66-53. And it was our football guys sightings, big time. Mr. Schmidl. Gray Schmidl, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 for 4 3-pointers. He said it. Interviewed him. He said he's play basketball. He did his thing off the series, 17 points, 3 for 10 on 3-pointers. Brooks Gargill, 15 points, 7 rebounds. They was 8 for 19 from 3-pointers. That's 42%. And they shot a 53.2. Hey, I thought Mr. Miles and them was going to take care of some business.
Yeah.
Schmidl. I would like to see it because, it's probably a handful of them football players. They probably was trying to rough some people up big time. and apparently it worked out for them because I've been looking and I forgot that Gray was playing. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, he showed out. He did his thing, man. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 for 4 3-pointers. The North Oldham said, nah, man. Nah, back up Dragons.
South Oldham was supposed to be the king.
Yeah, Miles and them. Yeah, but didn't work out. WEB the boys, 58. Shawnee, 52.
Hey, I just know that J.R. Brown, he ended up putting up 27 and 2 rebounds. But that 27 points right there, hey, that was enough right there. Keon Sykes, 14 points and 12 rebounds. W. Boys shot a total of 52% for the game. That's all it took to end up passing Shawnee for that victory.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Ogletree had 14. Hey, 4 for 11 3-pointers. Did just enough on the road. Take care of business. Coach Alexander, we see you. You and your son taking care of business. What's Mom Dukes at? Tell Mom Dukes we say hello. Big time. The girls play LIT. And we had a nice old talk about this. And apparently you might should have left some people in Lexington and around Lexington. Near Lexington. George Russell Clark came and decided they wanted to go ahead and just blow the 72-30.
They woke up and chose violence.
Yes, they did. And George Russell Clark been good for a while. You know what I'm saying? They've been battling Sacred Heart and all that kind of stuff. And it makes no difference, sir. None for you. 72 for 39. Bounce Butler out of there. Sierra Byers, 12 points, 2 for 4 from 3-pointers, 5 rebounds. Kennedy Stamper, 9 points, 1 for 1 3-pointers. Schrobe, 10 points, 8 rebounds, shot 41% from the field, 35 from the 3-pointers. But, hey, I mean, yeah. Might want to think
Yeah.
about that. I'm just saying, this might want to think about that.
Yeah.
You know,
They
come
need
on.
to redo that and think of this
Right.
stuff beginning next year.
Right. Strictly score. Shawnee 67, Grace James 49. Y'all know the deal about that. You just keep it moving. Another LIT.
Right.
Northern Kentucky. Their assumption said none of that for you. 55 to 28.
No.
None for you. None. Go
Right.
back to where you came from.
Right. Ashland James, she led the team with 17 points and 5 rebounds. Kaylee Moore with 10 points and 5 rebounds. So, hey, that was all something she needed to look like. Just
28
those
points.
two went in, handle business. Right.
Boy, yeah, you right.
I mean,
Yeah, they damn near beat them themselves. Yeah, without a doubt. All right, let's do this last one. Then I got a little something to say about the LIT real quick again for the people in the back. North Oldham 48, South Oldham. If we're not surprised, we're not going to really highlight this because them records going into that 2-17. Yeah. You that looked like a 2-17 versus a team that's good. 84 to 48, flip the score, makes no difference. It comes out. But I will say this: Madison Young and Bryan Brickley. Madison had 28 and 15. Brickley had 26 and 5. They did beat them by themselves. Them two right there.
Yes.
By themselves. LIT, of course, is over. Sacred Heart wins again. Are you shocked?
Again.
Are you shocked? They haven't lost to a Kentucky school in, I don't know. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's been
pre-COVID, something like that.
Yeah.
Some kind of crazy stat. But congratulations, Sacred Heart, for taking care of business. Don't forget the polls are out. The girls and boys, make sure you go ahead and vote. You can vote at the Players Club or on the Facebook page of 54 Sports Network. But come on, man. Like for real. Valley wasn't in it. How was Valley not in it? Not because it's at Valley.
I want to say, yeah,
They must have had a quick
I want to say
exit.
they was. Yeah, I want to say they was. Matter of fact, think about it. I want to say they was in, but like you said, it probably was a.
Take them 4
one and
buys
done.
out. Take them 4 buys out, first of all.
I didn't
Take the
understand
4
that. They had
buys
two-
out.
Yes,
Take them
2
out.
rounds of buys.
Yeah, that's don't do that. Let these young ladies deserve to play. Get them in there. Get them experience. It is what it is. Especially this year because you knew that. I mean, you probably didn't want to know. Yeah, we knew Sacred Heart was going to win it anyway. What difference does it make? Right? You bring a school that only got beat 55 to 28. You know they didn't want to ride back home like that.
Just want to see them up close.
They didn't get a chance to play him. They played assumption. Thank God they did not play Sacred Heart.
Oh no! They got to sit in the stands. That's cool.
Shit, they get back on the bus. Get on the bus right now. We're not watching none of this. So yeah, man. I mean, it's enough schools. We talk about it. We gonna talk about that on another show again. There's enough schools that you could make it. You've been doing it with the LIT. If not, then that don't make sense. That's silly stuff right there. All right, let's go. Let's move them right along. A 2 for 1. Y'all know how we do. Let's go a little bit of Royal Rumble, guys. Who's gonna get us ready with that?
Go ahead, Don.
I mean, it's all about the yeet. Jey Uso pulls it off, as in eliminating John Cena, the final 2 in the ring. Jey Uso pitches him. John Cena, the runner-up, and Jey Uso is going to main event WrestleMania in a single match. What he's been waiting for 15 years, I think he explained tonight. You know, everybody expect him just to be the tag, but the single. So, hey, congratulations to Jey Uso, the women, as she is the queen, as you would say. Charlotte Flair comes back in her return and wins the the Royal Rumble on the women's side.
Saw that
So,
coming.
hey, right. I mean, I could, right. And hey, I'm gonna tell you probably one of the best matches
What's that?
that
Dom?
I've seen, as in they had the pay-per-view, as in was Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens in their ladder match. That was a
Yeah,
pretty good match.
there's a
Yeah,
lot of
pretty
violence
good.
in that match.
Violence. It's like
A
we
lot of
really don't.
violence in
It
that
was
match.
like they really don't like each other. Type of
Yeah,
violence.
my body hurt after that.
Yeah, that was ugly. It's like Kevin. I want to call Kevin CZOK because boy, some of those moves look awfully dangerous.
Right.
Yes.
I was enjoying. I happen to like the new attitude change in the Street Profits. You know what I'm
Street
saying?
Profits. Yes, sir.
They came and busted up a DIY with some crutches, and you know what I'm saying, they helped DIY retain from the Motor City Machine Guns. But yeah, I like the attitude change, and it was about time.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I was waiting on this, so hopefully they keep it up, and it just wasn't just for that night.
Yeah, I can see that. Now that it's about right now, as in how that. What about the whole Seth Rollins? How that he ended the Royal Rumble, as in going after CM Punk and Roman Reigns, as in curb stomped them both, and it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Roman caught some bad parts of that one.
yeah, on
And
the
I don't
steel,
mean
on the steps.
and I don't like I don't mean that like the one Seth caught him on the floor. Yeah, Seth really hurt him for real. He really stomped on that man's head. Go back and look, because
Yes,
he
he
usually
did. I
kicks
said,
it. Yeah, he usually kick that other leg up. Nope, both feet landed on the back of his neck. Pow! Right in the floor. I was like, wow.
yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna be explaining that one in the back.
right.
Right.
But
Right.
hey, can't complain.
It was
This
good.
was a
It was
pretty
good
good
though.
Royal Rumble.
It was good. It was
Pretty
good.
good
I
Royal
enjoyed it.
Rumble. Pretty good. Yeah,
Good,
pretty
good,
good.
good. Well, I'm gonna tell you what wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Who suffered the worst loss? Louisville lost to Georgia Tech on the road, 77-70. Then ranked 21st, Louisville Cardinals. Kentucky said, "Hold my beer." Lost to Arkansas later on that night, 89-79. And Cows come back, right? I'm gonna give y'all guys opportunity to talk about the Louisville Georgia Tech game. Like, if you don't know, bird's eye view, you'll be able to hear me talk about it on Friday. But let me get the guys' opinion. T Rock, what's your thoughts on Louisville going down there and disappointing probably more than half the arena, because it was packed with Louisville fans, probably more than that, probably 70% was Louisville fans. And you know that bus ride, my gosh.
Yeah.
If they wasn't drunk, they was drunk on the way back for sure.
Yeah, that was sad. So, so look, because you kind of saw like traces of this in the game before in them last like 8 minutes.
Right.
It looked like they were just struggling to run the offense, and I don't understand what happened. You know, Chucky quit shooting the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, we know they was gonna stick to Rain, but you know what I mean? Like, Rain couldn't get open for real. It was just a weird like, and, you know. Then people couldn't hit shots when they did hit, but you didn't count on the people who you need to make shots to even shoot the ball. It was just a weird like thing. That's like they didn't shut down Chucky. Chucky just didn't quit shooting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he drive and then try to run back out and kick it back out. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing that little drive, stop, pump, fadeaway thing all season. What's stop now?
Right. Right.
I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And like I said, Rain got to get open, but you got to run stuff for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I admit Georgia Tech picked up the D, and then they got to a point where, you know what I'm saying, their confidence kicked. They couldn't miss a thing.
Couldn't miss.
Once that
Couldn't miss.
Yep. Yeah, once that confidence kicked in, it was like, oh, we're gonna hit everything now. We're gonna beat these dudes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Louisville folded. And Louisville just folded. So yeah, I was obviously not happy about it. I don't think anybody would be, but they're gonna have to fix that. I don't hope, like you said, you get out your system now,
Yeah. Better.
because you're gonna have to fix this.
Don, what's your thoughts on ATL loss?
First off, it just starting the game. When they started the game with the commentators to show me who the commentators of the game is going to be, it pissed me off right there.
Oliver.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, come on, really? You're going to have. I mean, you played at Georgia Tech. You got the commentators. It's like they already root for Georgia Tech. Are we watching the Georgia Tech station? It's like we watching a home game. Well, it is a home game. It was like we watching the station for Georgia Tech.
Everybody's like
so that already had me pissed off.
Right.
So then it got to a point where, I mean, they came out first half. They was playing ball. They looking good. All right, we can okay. But then all of a sudden, it just turned miserable. I mean, I give it to Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech played. He put some defense. I mean, it's like they wanted more eventually. When they got that point, they just wanted it more, and it showed.
Right.
And it's like they was running for they was constant running after rain. I don't know, like T Rock was saying, like Chucky just disappeared. It's like he wasn't hungry for it. I don't know what happened to the team in the second half. Who knows? It just was all out flat. I mean, it got really ugly, and it just like, oh man, where did this team go? But I mean,
you can't.
I didn't expect us to keep winning too.
Well, you can't miss 8 free throws on the road.
Oh my gosh, those free throws drove us crazy.
And how many of those was the front end of 1-and-1? You can't do
Golly. I mean, we was in the game. We hit free throws.
Right.
But it was like at one point 6, 7 free throws in a row. It seemed like at one point. I can't remember, but I was just keeping count. Like Scott, and it was somebody else, and Chucky. It was like, can y'all just hit a free throw at least?
Yeah, they wasn't focused. They wasn't focused. Abubakar missed 4 of them. Come on.
Yeah.
And he had a decent game, but you can't be missing all that. And if Rain is not hitting jumpers, if you can't run some for him, then he doesn't need to be in the game because he was a liability on defense. They was attacking everybody whoever he guarded. That's who they was going through. That's NBA. Stoudemire's former NBA player. He understands who's the weakest link out there as far as defense. He's got 3 guards that could drive, and whoever he picked, they was going at. And if you guard a big man, we're just going to dump it down to you, make no difference. To me, that's when Pat needs to, hey, okay, this ain't working today. I'm going to have to put him in spots. I can't keep him. There's no way, and I'm going to say this, there's no way Rain should have played 35 minutes.
No.
35 minutes and give you basically nothing. That kind of stuff like that. I mean, even the threat was gone. Normally, if you got a shooter, it's a threat. So that's going to open up open up the court even more. But hell, they were just chasing him, staying with him 24/7. And, hopefully, you learn from it. Granted, Scott, 11 points, but you can't have only 2 points. It is what it is. And I'm going to tell you, to me, and then I'll get off of it, to me, what really hurt is when Hadley had them 3 fouls and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you first of all, don't bring him back, bro. Like, he got 2 fouls, sit him down, stop it, whatever. Because that just took everything out of him. And then that takes everything out of your offense because you normally run it through him at times, too. You can't even do some stuff. And thank God, really, let's be real. Thank God he showed up in the second half because we'd have got blown out. He only had like 2 or 4 points in the first half. He ended up with 16. I mean, give up 50 points. 50 points in the second half. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yep, you better live and learn and live because that was a mess. Real quick, Kentucky, like I said, got beat at the crib to Arkansas. Coach Cal came back. It was a circus over there. Until you play defense, you're not going to win. I'm sorry. And that goes for everybody, but I'm tired of hearing, but, second leading, third leading offense. Well, hell, you got to be the worst defensive team because almost everybody at Rupp has put up almost 80 points. I don't care if you win, lose. You can't give up that many points, bro. That is not the recipe to be successful in this NCAA tournament. Let's be real. Great win for Arkansas. I love that. It was so funny because I rewatched the game yesterday because I know we was out and about and I wanted actually just to see, how that transpired. And I mean, man, hey, Arkansas, DJ Wagner looked like the DJ Wagner that Kentucky wanted and Louisville wanted. No one could stay in front of him. He could do whatever he wanted to do. Thyro was doing whatever. I mean, the big three that came back scored about 60 points. They said, okay, yeah. You miss us. I mean, for real, you miss us no matter how you want to say it. And hats off to them because it's got to be difficult. You always want to do well. And we know the Kentucky fan base is kind of hard on people, big time. And they stood up, man, and showed out. So the question is, who suffered worse loss, Louisville or Kentucky? What you thinking, Don?
I won't say the way they. Okay. Let's look at this. How the committee, how the NCAA looks at it, because the NCAA gonna look at it as Louisville suffered the worst loss. They're gonna forgive Kentucky. Oh, Calipari came back home. Even though, Kentucky's at home.
Both of them squad two losses, though. Both of them squad two losses.
Yeah. But I want to say they look at Kentucky. I just don't think they overlook as in Kentucky's losses, and they're going to look at more of Kentucky's wins just because of, as in Kentucky fans even put it. Oh, but we've won more top 20, top 25 games than anybody in the nation. So what? But I think the nation, the NCAA is going to look at Kentucky, forgive the loss to Arkansas, just like, and just like a slap on the wrist. That's why they just dropped them 2 points. I mean, 2 slots to them. Yeah. While Louisville, anytime they can give Louisville a chance, oh man, they lost to an unranked team with a losing record. Oh, yeah, slide them as far as you possibly can without doing too much to them.
Well, we know that pretty much the AP part. I mean, that's got nothing to do with the NCAA tournament. That's the net. The net is more important than that. And the eye test, I mean, yeah, granted, Kentucky has better wins and things like that. But we're talking about this particular game. Arkansas comes in there who's just as worse as Georgia Tech. Only difference is they play in the SEC. Get it, understand it. But they was 1-6, they damn self. No one expected them to come in there. Louisville went on the road to an awful Georgia Tech team. Got to be honest. That was an awful Georgia Tech team coming there and lost also. To me, I'm going to say the worst loss to me is probably, I'm going to say Louisville. This because Louisville had a chance. It still got a chance to be the number 2 seed in the ACC. Was in the driver's seat on that, point blank. You can't lose to that. And like how we just talked about it, this is the second game that the second half you didn't show up. You got some maintenance to do. But being in the situation that Louisville was in, driver's seats, second seat, you ain't got to worry about Duke if you make it that far until you get to the championship, if you can get that. And this is how you be realistic Kentucky fans. Good for you for beating some quality teams, but you also have lost to some weak-ass teams. Point blank. And you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th position in the SEC. At the end of the day, if you do not improve that record in the SEC, they're not going to care who you beat. You're going to get that 8th seed. You're gonna get that seed that you do not want. So of course, the SEC, the league is better, yada yada yada. But to me, I think it is Louisville's is worse, just because I think Louisville has a more realistic chance. Kentucky's not going to be the number 2 seed in there. Kentucky is 4-4, and they got to pray that they beat Ole Miss tomorrow. I mean, their schedule does not get any easier. Louisville had an opportunity. Granted, we didn't think that it was going to run the table, but you would not like to lose to Georgia Tech at Georgia Tech. So I'm gonna go with Louisville suffer the worst loss just because they have a more realistic goal of being the number 2 seed than Kentucky. They just happy to get 500. T Rock, what you got?
It is without a doubt Louisville. Louisville suffered the worst loss. Kentucky, at least Kentucky got beat by maybe a bad team with good players.
Right, right, right. Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's
I
true.
mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Louisville got beat by Georgia Tech. You didn't hear about no Lance dude before that game. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see the
Was
dude
that the?
with the shag.
That's what I was going to say. It was
No,
Lance
Oh
that's
my
Ball,
God.
Sullivan. That's Sullivan, I think is his
Sullivan,
name. Yeah, it's something like that.
bald dude with a shag. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, with a
Right.
shag.
Bad,
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, it's terrible, dog. This is who you lost to. This is who you lost to. This is, I mean, again, I give them all the credit in the world, but you lost to a Georgia Tech team that is it was what 3-9 or something
Some
in the
bad,
league. Somewhere we played
some
them.
bad, bro.
Yeah, it's terrible. Come on, man. Come on.
Terrible,
Just
I'm gonna leave it at that.
terrible. So terrible.
terrible.
It is terrible. And let me go real quick. I want to look at this standing real quick, like you said. You just hit some point on it. Georgia Tech going into the game was 3-7 in the league, right? Yeah, yeah. That hurts. That hurts. Least you know.
Yeah.
My thing is this. Even if you didn't act like you cared, when you saw all that Cardinal red, that should have pumped you up because apparently y'all wasn't focused. Period. Yeah, you
Mm-mm.
don't see that, and you remember we talked about that, and I think I talked about it on Birds Eye. Like they're gonna finally see how it feels to be Louisville when Louisville travels, and they definitely gonna travel to Atlanta, Chicago, stuff like that, and they did not give them nothing to brag about. It is what it is.
Mm-mm.
Goodness gracious, stinky,
Mm.
stinky.
Horrible.
Stinky.
Mm.
Speaking of stinky, ooh, what the hell is going on? Lakers Mavs trade AD for Luca. I want to start this off, and I'm gonna say this for all you Lakers fans out there. You do know what this means, right? That means your day of LBJ is about to come to an end. That's his spot. That's what he plays. He plays LeBron James' spot. LeBron is out of it, bro. Dude, they said, and then for LeBron, and he probably did for LeBron, for them not even consult with LeBron, and he didn't know, AD didn't know, nobody knew. First of all, hats off to Rob and my guy for the Mavs, and it did, for pulling that out because nobody knew about that shit. So hats off to them.
Out of nowhere.
Nobody knew that. Nobody knew that. But also, the Mavs had to be tired because you don't give away a 5-time All-Pro in 6 years. Like we know he don't play defense. You don't get Luka for defense. You don't get that. Yeah. But I think the Lakers have had enough of King James messing up the stuff. I think they met with Rob and said, "Hey, bro, you need to make something. If we can do whatever, let's break this up. We're going to get rid of AD. Thank you, AD. Y'all got us a championship. And LeBron's next. They're going to let LeBron go ahead and do what he got to do to the end. That circus with him and his son and J.J. Redick is about to be over with. All that stuff is getting ready to end. It's time to win championships with the Lakers. And they tired of being held hostage. So, hey, big time. Damn, he could, I know he's a Lakers fan, but damn, he have to. He cut out like that, did he?
So he's.
What's your thoughts on it, man?
I thought it was. I don't know if I was upset as everybody else was.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, or I was surprised, maybe, but a lot of people are upset. I don't know if I'm upset about this whole thing. I mean, it puts Luca in a different, but possibly better position,
Oh,
and it puts and it puts AD in a position to where he gets to play with a couple bigs, and and he's got relationships already in the front office. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's going to a blind team. He's going to a team where he actually knows people.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? We're going to see. The only thing that ever was about AD is being hurt all the time.
Right, Mr. Glass. Mr.
Yeah, you
Glass.
know what I'm saying? Like dude, didn't he just pull an abdominal? You know what I'm saying? Like, come
In,
on, really? Just
injured
pull
for
something every game.
injured player for injured player. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know. The crazy thing is the people who are mad is the Dallas Bears fans are pissed because they know, like
yeah,
you said, with the AD situation, we don't know if he's going to be hurt, and you gave away one of the best players. You know what I'm saying? Like he has more years left. AD only got a few more
right.
years left, so it's like, what are we doing here?
He's only 25.
Who? Luca?
Luca.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You gave away
yeah,
that for AD. I'll be mad if I was a Mavs fan. I would be big
yeah. I
time.
would be mad.
Yeah, but
I'd be
the
mad.
Lakers is happy.
As far as the player is concerned, that's a totally different thing.
Right.
As fans, yeah. But being a fan of neither, you know what I'm saying? It's like I have to see it from a player's point of view, not a fan's point of view. And
Right.
I can understand why they're upset.
Right. Right. Right.
I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But Luca Magic is gone now.
And the crazy thing is this: you doing that sneaky like that. You know who's mad? The other teams because they probably
Right.
saying Luca was on the block. We had a
Yeah.
chance to get Luca. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And at the same time too, they was like, well, I talked. Everybody's talked to the Lakers organization, and apparently they never. Nobody talked to LeBron about it. So LeBron was even in the dark about it.
that's good for them. Good for them.
Yeah,
Good for them because you
yeah.
need to move away from that.
You know
I
what I felt
mean,
like though?
what's
I felt
that?
like it was. I felt like it was a trade off. Okay, we'll go ahead and draft your son.
And you out of the front office.
Yeah, yeah. So, but on the back end, this is what we finna do.
Right, right. Hey, I have no problem. Like I have no problem with the Lakers doing that because you went over backwards to make a dream come true for LeBron. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And to me, like I said, I just see them being like, we're ready to break this whole shit up. We're ready to break it all up. We keep it moving and we go in the different directions. This is not the only thing that's going to drop. LeBron's going to stay, probably like they trying to say that he's going to stay till the end of the year. Well, if he's gone, Bronny gone too. Like, oh, that's getting ready to go. And really, they probably going to move away from JJ too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Because it's like this has all been a mess. So we know they fire coaches during the season. They don't care. So uh, it is what it is. But I do like this one, man. Man, Fox was smart as hell, man. When they fired Brown, he said, "Nah." He said, "I'm gone, and I want to go to the Spurs." Smart
Yeah,
guy. Levine
yeah,
is at the Kings, but that Fox with Wimby. Oh man, that's hold
yeah.
on. Let me bring it back in this way real quick, and then we'll break it like that. There we go. Get the names right. But that right there is smooth, man. When you saw that, T Rock, what you thought about that, man? What's your thoughts on Fox going down there?
Well, yeah, I know Fox been wanting that for a minute anyway.
Yeah,
So the fact that what I'm saying they was able to negotiate to have him go somewhere, what I'm saying pretty much he wanted to go, perfect, perfect situation for him.
yeah.
Like you said, he get to what I'm saying get to play with Wimby. What I mean, you got a little fast left hand dude running up and down the floor with this little long 7'8" dude. Oh man,
Ooh,
and then you got all the supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? Just like because that's Spurs ball, right?
yeah,
So yeah, that's good stuff. As far as Levine, um, Levine put himself in a good spot in a sense to where as being athletic as he is, they didn't really lose the athleticism or some of the scoring, but they might have just lost a lot of the maybe the ball distribution and penetration
right.
with him. You know what I'm saying? But they still got a good one in Levine. So
Yeah, and change of scenery. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Big time. It can't hurt. You may not want him to go to the Kings, but I like Sabonis, and that'll be cool for him right there. Don, what's your
Right.
thoughts on the Spurs getting Fox?
I mean, that was a good get. I'm still mad from when the Lakers didn't pick him up and draft him when they should have back in the day when they got Ball.
Mm,
But I mean, I think it's a good fit. I mean, Spurs and there, like T Rock was saying, you get that guy, that fast, swifty guy right there, handing off to Wimby down low, and then you still got Chris Paul over there,
right.
to narrate our other thing, to orchestrate what's going on down there. So,
Yeah.
and
He's,
Levine
he's, he's
came
gonna look good. He's gonna look good on that second unit.
right,
Yeah.
and Levine with from Chicago, and then you in Sacramento, Sunny California. So, I mean, like you said, different scenery, a little change of things, and hey, they still got scoring right there. So,
Right.
it's still gonna put some scoring up for the Kings, and
I think I think one of the best things is that the Spurs did was they was able to keep Castle. They didn't have to lose. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Some of their core stuff
yes,
they
they
ain't really
did.
have
Yes,
to
they did.
do all that because Castle's nice and he'll be able to fit in it like that. So the Spurs, man, anytime like T Rock said, man, you got 7'8" dude out there that's shooting threes from way downtown, bang.
Three.
So
Yeah.
he's
Yeah. No problem.
doing
No problem.
everything.
It's pretty
Handling
Perfect
the
much,
release.
ball.
it's pretty much what don't he do?
Yeah. Perfect
Yeah,
release.
What don't he do?
that's what
Right.
that's what AD's man. Can you just send me down there? Let me go down there like with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this. I want to go down there. And that's the thing. It's almost like you got to see how many years is left on these dudes' contract because you best believe people like Monk. I don't know how many more years he got on there. He's going to come up out of Sacramento. He's going to be looking. I mean, Wimby's going to get pretty much a lot of people who wants to play with that cat because he's so young and gifted, and he's going to be the face of the league. And he's going to win some championships with the Spurs. I mean, it is what it
Yeah.
is. And that's when you get the older guys like the Giannis who wants to win more championships and stuff. He gonna get some more mega people down there with him. And they saying that the Suns got shopping around KD, all this kind of stuff. So
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
hear that.
yeah. KD and they said Kyrie's asking to be traded. He don't
I
want
seen
to.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is amazing because you would think with Luka you would not have the ball in your hand that many times, even though they were still getting 20 and 30 and things like that. But he's like, I didn't sign up for this.
That's right.
I ain't signed up for this shit. Get me out of here. I don't care about none of that. So I don't blame him. It is what it is. All right. Last but not least, let's go on and hit some NFL. Y'all know it's Super Bowl week. It's Super Bowl week, big time. We done had some stuff that let me see what I have. Stuff that dropped big time. I got so much stuff up here. I don't know what's going on. And I can tell you right off the bat as I'm hunting. Um, Today we had Mr. Miles. Is that on there? That may not be. Yeah,
Yep.
Mr.
I
Miles
heard.
wants out. He said, "Bro, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this shit." And he wants out of Cleveland. Don't blame. I don't think nobody can blame except for Cleveland fans. Uh, this is big right here, man. This is big. Just as a Dallas fan, I just hope that he does not go to anywhere good because somebody's ready to get a Hall of Famer that's gonna. Please don't go to the Ravens. Don't I mean And
No.
I like Lamar, and I hope he does win one. But that's dude probably got about 3 to 4 more good years in him, man. And he's great to do that Bruce Smith stuff. He get ready to wreak havoc on somebody, man. I don't know where he's going. Pretty much everybody wants him. There's only one
Yeah.
team that can't have him. That's Cleveland. Uh, it is what it is, bro. For real, for real. When you saw this, Don, what would you thought about Miles? Said, like, I'm done, man. I'm done with this. I'm done.
My first thought was, I don't blame you. Because Cleveland ain't about to do nothing with you. So you ain't nothing popping there. I'm sorry about to y'all Cleveland fans, but I mean, really? Do
Right.
y'all blame him too? I mean, come on. This man's trying to get him one before it's all said and
At
done.
least play for one.
So, right. And I was seeing, I know I seen possibilities of. I did see Baltimore. I did see Philly.
Philly
I
can't
seen
afford that.
Detroit.
God, stop it,
I seen
Philly.
I seen Detroit. It was like maybe two other places that I might have seen where his interest in or something like or possibilities. But hey, somebody's gonna get
Where's
something
he?
good.
Anybody know where he's from? I forget where he's from. Is he from Ohio?
Uh,
I forget where
I
he's
don't.
from. I forget where he's
I'm
from.
not sure.
But
All I know is whoever
he,
gets him, dude, it's a problem. It's a problem
Yeah.
off bat, dude. Especially get on a
Yeah.
good team, man. I mean, it's whoo-wee. If I'm the Rams, I'm throwing
other
everything
team,
at him.
The
We
very
done
least
lost.
you
We
want to go.
say
originally from Texas. Originally from Texas back
that's
in the
right.
day.
Didn't he go to Texas A&M? Where did he go at? I think he went to Texas A&M.
Yeah, he went to Texas A&M. Mm-hmm.
Come on back home, baby. Come on back
Uh,
home.
Oh,
We don't need the
see,
I didn't
Chiefs.
think
We don't need the Chiefs.
I didn't
Chiefs,
think
y'all don't need
it.
Chiefs. Y'all don't need nobody, man. Y'all Gucci. Y'all,
Yeah, y'all good.
y'all
Y'all
good.
good.
Y'all already good, man. Y'all got a super team without all the ingredients. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't need it. Y'all don't need it.
well,
Y'all make
well,
shit happen.
I mean, look. Only thing I was going to say about it is that he should at least go to somebody who has a chance.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. Because you don't request a trade and then just stay with the team. It don't make no sense. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? At least to go somebody that's got a chance to win. Otherwise, what are you doing?
but hell,
True that.
it ain't even up to you though.
Now,
Unless
now
unless
let
you
me
got
not.
unless you got a no trade clause. If he doesn't have a no trade clause, then it ain't up to him. You got to hope the front office love you enough.
Right. That's it's probably much of him and his agent. It's probably that's what they're waiting on.
Their
But
fingers is
yeah, like
crossed.
I said, yeah. Like I said, I mean, he's first of all, he is not going to the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? It's the last destination
Hey man,
other than the Cleveland Browns
it's
that
the
he's going to
league.
go.
It's the league,
It
bro.
is the league.
We
It
never
is the
know.
league.
And like he said, he Philly got all the contracts in the world, and he might end up in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like how can you
Yeah.
afford this? There's a reason why that you don't see a lot of big signings with Kansas City when you have money already tied up with these other superstars. You can't afford certain things. Now, if they want to
Right.
take a price cut, yes. But like I said, the Eagles is the only team I know that it doesn't make a difference. I don't think they have a cap. And don't get me wrong, I know a lot of their young stars are still under that first contract. So we're going to see in a couple of years how that looks from now. You know,
Right.
that kind of stuff when you have to pay Jalen, all these other people, because they keep on extending and all this. But when it comes down to pay, you're going to lose some people big time.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it is what it is. But hey, I don't blame them. Super Bowl.
Hey,
Super Bowl. Go ahead.
I was about to say, speaking of Miles Garrett, might as well bring up a sponsor, Mal Wide. With this fresh, refreshing beer, you know, I'm drinking
Look at
bourbon
this.
tonight. You know,
Brab-
it's blonde ale.
What is it?
Hey, you know me, the blonde ale,
Oh, that's good.
The Brabble.
the Brabble, the
The
Brabble.
Brabble.
Brabble, like Scrabble.
And it's good.
Chiefs. Chiefs 1.5 favorite versus the Eagles on Sunday, 6:30. Super Bowl. This is a rematch. Mahomes and Hurt again, part two. Man, all right, let's get in this real quick. Give you opportunity, T Rock. What you think needs to happen for the Chiefs to go ahead and bring home that three-peat, sir?
If I'm being completely honest, it's just the same thing we've been doing all season.
Mm-hmm.
Grinding out games, defense play, grind out games on offense. That's how we've been playing all season. That's how we've been getting wins. There's no point in trying to change it now and try to be all super fancy with it. Andy Reid is gonna call some great plays. He should. Defensive spags. He's gonna have them boys ready. They just, you know what I'm saying, you gotta stop Saquon. Gotta stop Saquon. You don't
Yeah.
stop Saquon, it's gonna be a long night. You know what I mean? So but other than that, man, just do the same thing we've been doing all season. They've
Right.
been doing nothing We have done nothing special all season. There's no reason for me to think that it's going to change for the Super Bowl. Grind the game out, win how we need to win.
Okay, okay, okay. Uh, hater of the year when it comes to the Chiefs. Don, what's your thoughts on the game, Don?
Oh man, that is hilarious. Well, we've seen all year, and we've seen how the Chiefs roll. You know, their defense has got them to where they are this right now in that Super Bowl. And Patty, you know, he does what he has to do in that time. You give him whatever type of moment. You cannot give him nothing. But all through the years, the teams literally do the same thing and just give him too much. You give him too much, he's going to take more. And especially now, I'm looking at Kelsey's going to have to show up. He can't be like the last game. I'm thinking he's going to have to show up this game. I don't see too much as in getting out their running game, as in Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. But I'm thinking their passing game is going to have to do more than what it has been doing. But for the Eagles, I'm looking for Saquon Barkley not getting stopped. I'm looking at him to get over 100 and something yards. Looking for the defense to try to contain Mahomes. And Jalen Hurts, is he 100% mobile yet? That's I think that's gonna be a fact. Can he move? If he can't, I don't see them winning. But at the same time, if he can, I'm seeing Philly pull it out.
I bet.
I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, bro. Yeah. Whatever. You know,
That's
to
a
me,
15-minute talk about just how you want them to think they're going to win.
my whole thing is, man, in order for the Eagles to come out on top, they're going to have to jump on the Chiefs, man. And they're going to have to put the foot to the pedal. Meaning, Shaquan Barkley, they're going to have people up there. They're going to try to stop that run big time. Chiefs got a good running defense. We're going to see. But you're going to need Hurt to pass the ball. He has two, basically, he's got one All-Pro and an honorable mention other pro. So, you know, when you got A.J. Brown and Smith, who dynamic duo, and you only pass for like 90 yards, 100 yards, that's not going to get it. You're going to have to at least get 200 yards passing in this game for them to win. It can't be that dink and dunk. Goddard cannot be that superstar that gets 50 yards and everybody's 25. Feed the studs, man. Feed the studs. That's why they acting a fool on the bench and reading books, because you know that everybody's geared to stop Mr. Barkley. So what's open? Down the field is open. And you don't even throw the ball. You hold on to the ball too long, bro. You have two of the receivers that most teams would love to have, and you do not utilize them, and that's driving crazy. If they lose it, it's going to be the passing attack. We know that the Eagles' defense is good. Fangio does a great job. Spags, Chiefs' defense is good. It's going to be, can Hurt deliver? Everybody always talk about Lamar and Allen and all this kind of stuff, and then they say, well, you know, Hurt got a better overall this, and he done went to two Super Bowls. Yeah, he also doesn't play in the AFC. Let's be real. But he also doesn't come near throwing the ball at all. And this is nothing new. So to me, you're going to have to challenge those DBs for the Chiefs and the safety play with Goddard. You're going to have to do that. If you don't, then we're going to see the same old song again. We're going to see Shaquan go off on something. Then it's going to be back and forth. And Petty Ice is going to have the ball at the end. And Buck is going to kick another game winner. It's going to be a three-peat. Period. And with that being said, I'm riding with the three-peat. I can't stand the Eagles. I would never pick the Eagles. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Go Chiefs. Chiefs Kingdom. It is what it is. Sorry, Don. Sorry. Sorry.
I mean, I don't care about either team myself.
You
Definitely don't
do
want
care about
Philly.
one. You care about one winning.
I don't care about. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather see that
Mhm.
one lose than the other winning. I don't care. Both of them can lose, as far as I'm concerned. Hell, the whole stadium could just collapse.
Oh, man,
Could
we
be
doing
flooded
deaths.
in.
You know what? Again.
Oh,
Again.
oh,
No,
Lord Jesus.
no, that they not
Oh.
playing. That both lose, not collapse on the teams.
Ooh.
No, come on.
Oh,
I ain't
just
wishing
don't
it
like
like
my
that.
team.
I just don't want nobody to win.
Oh,
He's
I
going for
tell you,
he's
I
going
get-
for outbreak. He's going out for outbreak, bro. he's going
yeah, man.
he's going for outbreak, bro. Boy, you better hope
Man.
no FBI, nobody like us watching this.
You know what?
Yeah, mass distraction.
I
We
just
don't
don't
want
want
none of
neither
that.
one of them. But hey, it is what it is.
Hey,
It's
I just
Super Bowl week.
hopefully this is gonna be a great game. You know what I'm saying, and everybody can go back and be like, "Hey, man, that was a good one." You know what I'm saying? No blowouts or anything like that. And plus, you know, San Fran blew it because we didn't get to see Don in his suits this week. You know what I'm saying? Last year, Don has been over with us for over a year. Congratulations. Over a year with us and taking care of business. And like I said, last year he was in the suits. You know, he had suits all week, was rocking and rolling. Now we get him in my wide gear. Him and T Rock.
Hey, both of us, right? Hey,
Cheers.
cheers to Mel White.
Big time,
Yeah.
big time.
To the staff of Mel White. Appreciate y'all.
I know that's right. T Rock, what you leaving the people with?
Everybody, again, as I always say, have a great week, and I'll see y'all soon.
The Don.
All right. Hey, it's for some of y'all out there. Y'all might need this little talk. Hey, some people are waiting to see you fail. Some people are waiting to see you quit. Let them wait forever.
Oh, that. Yeah, he's been on the road this past week and a half, bro.
Yeah.
He's been on the road. He's I don't know what chapter he is in that quote book, but he's on their friends. He's on their friends quotes.
Yeah, and always make that face when he's finished too. Be like, yeah.
Hey, posing and stuff. That's why
I just said something profound.
He's posing. Hey, man. Thank you guys for support. Go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's Super Bowl week, big time, and we're going to have fun. So God bless you guys. We out. Thank you for the sponsors, Mile Wide Beer Company, 502 Corvette Club, Vinyl Empire, and looking for more. So God bless you guys. We out here. Let's see.